Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I just have a quick update on a previous case number 1, the Monica McNichols-Johnson case, where if you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's the video where the mother was shot and killed by her son when he allegedly mistook her. I don't know if that's a word. Mistook? I don't know. When he thought she was an intruder. So I have an update to that case. And the update is that all charges were dropped. And I just want to, let's do a little bit of a rewind to what I said in the video. This is something to keep in mind too, and I'm for myself and for anybody else, which is charges can be dropped. You know, what if they investigate, they don't find enough evidence to support a case? Charges can be dropped, and charges can be increased. More charges could come if they find evidence that supports, more charges. Right now, I feel like this is a bookmark charge, potentially. And it could be the final. So, and he's already set the ground for his defense. And I was like, well, okay. Because, you have your initial emotional response to hearing such a story that sounds horrific on face level. But when you hear he had been previously robbed before, so you like, oh, maybe he's jumpy or has PTSD. And I'm just like, oh, my goodness, this could be a terrible accident. You know what I mean? So now I'm there. I'm on that side. The pendulum has swung towards, oh, this is just an accident. You know what I mean? Okay, so you can see that I was not greatly surprised by this turning out this way. And mind you, I don't, celebrate anyone going to prison, especially someone who has no previous criminal history. And with this case not bringing about enough evidence that the grand jury did not believe that there was enough evidence to go forward. So, hey, but I also think that there's some lessons to be learned here, which is always get a paid attorney. Because I think had he stuck with having one of those free state provided attorneys, he probably be, with a trial date and, hanging his future in the balance. So I do think that made a huge difference. But also it made me think about the grand jury and that whole secret process. I mean, what's to say, and mind you, this is all my conspiracy theories, which is, how do we know the grand juries can't be bribed? Because nobody really identifies who they are. We don't know what their relationships are to defense attorneys or prosecutors. So I always feel like there's always this loophole, that this escape hatch, that if you have enough money, you can possibly parachute out of a situation like Harrison Ford in Air Force One. But I don't know. But I also say you do have to have enough evidence. I believe in due process over here in the Crimisphere, and think that you do have to, that's the state's burden. Every defendant is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. So that's what it is. But let's also take a look at something. I happened to, let's say, virtually attend the funeral, and it was some awkward moments. So although I'm sure that his family, as you can see, that him and his woman, she's like Tammy Wynette. Is that her name? Stand by your man. Anyway, it looks like I'm gonna stick beside him. She's sticking beside him. And I'm sure that she was a key witness to whatever they had to do in order to prove his innocence. I don't know if he ever had to do anything, or if they just wait for the state to kind of, eat crow and decide to drop the charges. I'm not sure how it played out, because right now when you go out there to K-Lled, which is basically where you can search for court cases, it just disappeared. It's just gone, like it never happened. But I did see that there was a whole lot of traffic tickets that he got. And I know about his business. And again, watch the video, which I will link above, where you can see what type of work he does that I think answers any questions about why he got so many traffic tickets since those charges were dropped. I think they was just like, we're going to come for you for something, but I'm not sure if maybe they just kind of caught up that day. I don't know. But it was a lot of tickets that suddenly appeared out there, traffic tickets on April 10th.
And I have one final last condolence. Jaylen Johnson.
I'm not gonna ask y'all how y'all day going, especially under these circumstances. I lost my mom. My character has been attacked in the media. I've been heartbroken, and I've been battling suicidal thoughts, and I've been having constant nightmares of that day. Me coming up here gives me the opportunity to tell my mother that I'm sorry, even though she was up there with my granny watching over me and trying to forgive. People who really know knew no matter what flaws my mom had or what she said to us, and no matter how much it hurt, we had unconditional love for her. Her father, her brother, me, my granny, and even my dad, no matter what issues they had personally together, we always loved each other. The narrative from the media and from people who don't know me is 25-year-old son kills mom in cold blood and mother died on scene, right? People say, lock him up. He's a thug. He's a bum. He was never gonna amount to anything anyway. He's a deadbeat. He hated his mama. He meant to do it in himself. But the narrative from the people that were there or know me or ever just experienced me for a little bit, he loved his mama. He works for his family and preaches generational wealth. He's a good kid. He's not like that. Y'all don't know him. Take this down. We love you. I would have done the same. You were the man. You tried to protect us. She forgives you. Y'all get the point, right? And I could care less about any of it, right? People are gonna hate and troll. The media's gonna say anything for clicks. The people that say positive things is just a testament to my mom, my pop, my granddad, and my granny. And what kind of man raised, and what kind of man they raised. Also, the OGs and business people in my life that have done nothing but gives me gems and support. So I won't go through the same situations they had to. But this pain, I wish on no man. I lost one of my reasons why. I lost one of the people I said, because my granny didn't get to see me become successful, you will. This person was the reason I scaled my startup business to over 100K grossing a year in just 2 years of being in business. This person was the reason I wanted to go to the NFL, because she was running up and down the sideline with me every time I scored a touchdown in JFL. This person was the reason when I didn't make it to the league, I started training and working to have my own gym one day. If you catch my own narrative, I was trying to become a person that my mom and dad could both brag to their families about. So I'm saying. Also the person that my grandpa, who brags all the time about his son being a superintendent and a principal, and all his kids being so smart, and his daughter teaching school, could say more about me than Jaylen is strong and he ran 10 touchdowns. I wanted to be a success so bad. I can't get my mama back. No matter how much I cry, how much I pray, and being isolated from the world, I accepted that, and I'm willing to accept anything that comes behind my mistake. I appreciate my granddad supporting me no matter how he feels about the situation. I appreciate my girlfriend and my brothers and my little cousin Nolly for not letting people have these false narratives while I was not able to defend myself to the public eye. Also for keeping everyone informed and together mentally. Y'all don't understand how much we all need that. And lastly, for running my business just as good as me, if not better. Because if that were father, I would have been broken because I built that for my family, right? One thing about my family, and I mean both sides, my daddy and my mom, is they have always been a unit. Strong men, strong women, and good leaders, and a lot of pride, mixed with a lot of love, which led to some crazy battles. But ended with understanding personally and as a family. And as a family, we're gonna need some help. Every time I go through something in life, I always look for the reason, lesson, or what was learned from it. But no matter how hard I try, I can't see this one. But I hope everything I set in stone for my family bears fruit, especially for my granddad and my dad, because y'all are what I got now. I love everyone. I love everyone. No matter what has been said about me or my character, my Father in heaven knows my work.
My brothers and sisters, let me say this, you Jaylen. Your mother will always deal with you, my brother. She will always be alive with you. And let me say this to the family and to friends and people in the community and family. If you say that you're a child of God today, talk about it. If you proclaim that you're a child of God, if you proclaim that you're a Christian, then if you have no forgiveness, then it's in the Bible. We got to forgive. However you feel.
Anyway, one of the other things that I saw, and I think that his speech, the funeral speech, gave rise to another problem for himself, which is that it looks like he may be having a child support custody battle of some sort. I'm not sure, but I saw an entry out there when I was looking for the charges related to this case, and I said, oh, he got new problems, way less problems, because the gravity of the other charges was like prison time, and this one is just maybe some aggravation and money. But yeah, when he was talking about how well his business was doing at that funeral, I'm sure she was just sitting in the back. I don't know if she went, but maybe she virtually attended like I did, and she was like, and you gave my baby how much money? And you made that much money? So she's about to probably take him to the courts, and he's going to have to probably produce some receipts and adjust accordingly. But the other part that I wanted to show, which is just a clip, I'm not going to play the sound because I don't know, I don't want to get a copyright strike for this music, but something that I found in this video, I think predates the shooting, but it doesn't change the fact that he could have still made an accident, but it's a scary thought that he's been released back to the Crimisphere, that he could be your neighbor. And I don't know if he's jumpy or if he got a light trigger finger. I don't know. But that's kind of a scary thought to me, to think that, did they give him all his weapons back, or his weapon back? I don't know how many he had, but isn't that scary? It's scary to me, but I don't know. Yes, he's free. So of course that means that, I would assume that means they can't hold him or bar him from having a weapon. But my goodness, it seems like if you accidentally, quote unquote, I'm air quoting over here, kill someone, it seems like you should be required to do some training or even surrender weapons. Like, I feel like if you accidentally kill someone, Dick Cheney style, and Dick Cheney, I don't think he killed anybody, but he did shoot somebody. and could have killed him. But if you accidentally do such, it seems to me that you should have forfeit your right, your Second Amendment right to own guns, because you are reckless. I don't, because, you know, most of it, let's say a gun discharge or something like that, then maybe we could be like, okay, we forgive you. But you accidentally kill somebody and then people are still just like, pass this guy the rest of the bullets that he ordered. You're like, no. Sometimes I feel like they're setting us up like we are in a cage in this country, and they're getting their giggles off of seeing all of us hurt, kill, maim each other. Something is weird. Like, I don't know if it's something in the water or what, but anyway, I won't get on my soapbox today about that. But that's all I wanted for this video. I don't want it to go too long, but I just wanted to update everyone who may have seen the first video, because it is quite important to keep the record straight, which is that on April the 10th, a grand jury determined there wasn't enough evidence to support the charges, and Jaylen Johnson that case against him was discharged and released. So he is a free man. And I suppose from the looks of things, it looks like he is working on putting this behind him. And good luck, ma'am. That's all I can say is good luck. All right, that's all I have for this one. And the best way to support the channel is to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are not already. And if you want to help out even more, then hit the bell icon. That turns on post notifications, and you will be the first to know when I upload my next video. And I'll see you in the next one.